do our own thing. I says, look, I'm going to create a squad. Are you guys interested? He says, yes, let's do it. Suicide Squad was born. My favourite car, 3 loves that I have. 3 of my cars that have a special place in my heart. First one is my Cupra R, my first love. And again, because it was recognisable from me. And then the car that I thought would be my true love was my Evo. Because that's the car I wanted. I waited until I was 25 to get it. I got it and I enjoyed it. I loved it. That was my car. So, and then when I came out here, a new love took its place. My Camaro. Yeah. Now that Camaro is like close to the car I really wanted, but I had back seats. I wanted back seats so I could have, again, if I had passengers and whatnot, right? So I could have that for family and stuff like that. They can fit in the car, which was the main thing. When I put the foot down, that V8 roars. I forget about God. And I was thinking, I was matching them up. I was like, okay, which car's better, the Evo or the Camaro? Quarter mile, pretty much the same. The Evo will pull off faster, the Camaro will take off. Okay, around the racetrack, the Camaro, the one I have, the 1LE model, is specified for the track. So it's the gearing, the ratio, all that made for the track. I can go through the whole of the Biautodrome in 2nd and 3rd gear, the whole thing. So I don't need to be changing gears all the time. So it was perfect. The car community in Scotland wasn't as big as it is here. It wasn't like, yeah, there was car shows, there was car meets, there was modified shows. Yeah, fine. Everybody had allegiances to their forums. We had internet forums. This was back in those days. Then when I came out here, that's when I realized the car community, this here blows that out the water. There's nothing there that this doesn't have anything on this. This community is just awesome, right? The different kinds of cars. You've got the American cars, you've got the JDM cars, you've got all these supercars. The fact that you see supercars at gatherings, that's something else. You go to a car meet in Scotland or in England, yeah, 1.1, 1.2, 1.6, 2-litre turbo. Wow, 2-litre turbo, amazing. Hey, I've got a V6. Wow, over here you see a V6, you laugh at the car. Say, what do you mean V6? Get the V8s. You know, the V8s, V10s, V12s. You've got the proper cars out here. None of this like schoolboy kind of cars. So it's a different thing. Being in the Western region, yeah, you don't see anyone. You don't see anything. I don't get to meet other car guys. In fact, I was the only Camaro in the whole of my town. I was the only modified car in the whole of my town. They were very, very rare. The rest are like Land Cruisers and stuff. They go for the desert. I'm not about the desert. I'm about street racing or not street racing, track racing, stuff like that. That's what I'm into. So eventually, one day I was in Abu Dhabi. There was the custom car show was on. I went to the car show. I was blown away by all the beautiful cars. I seen the UAE Camaro Club. I says, okay, I've got a Camaro. Maybe I can join the Camaro Club. 2 and 2. So I went and they said, yeah, this is the detail. This is a sign up, blah blah blah. I did all that and I joined the Camaro Club. So that was my first car club that I joined. And they had events in Abu Dhabi. They had events in Qatar at the time. You travel through, and that's when I started meeting up with them. So that's when I started getting into cars here. If you have a weakness, make that your biggest strength. So my weakness was night shots. So I said, you know what, I'm going to make that my strength. So I started focusing on night shots. How am I supposed to do it? What I'm going to do, I started watching, people how they do night shots, and I realized that's not what I want to do. I started seeing what people do for day shots. I said, hold on, I'm going to take that, it's a secret, I'm not going to tell you, into night, and do my way night shots. I don't know any other photographer that does it. I've spoke to many. I'm in the community of photographers here. None of them are doing it the way I'm doing it. I watch them, I see them, we talk, we discuss, and then when I mention these key terms that I'm not going to say because it's a secret, they don't know about it or they don't do it. So that became my niche. And then I sculpted the perfect crafted night pictures. One night shot would take me hours to make, whereas in a day shot I'd finish within maybe half an hour, get the Lightroom, Photoshop done. But night was a different story. Which brings me to the car communities. Few people that I met say, look, there's a car club here, this is a car club, this is a car club, we all have WhatsApp groups. I said, okay, well, let me join one of them. I joined one, and then through that I joined another. Ended up joining Team Chanel, Project 500, and a few other ones as well. And that was all good, fine and dandy, met some new friends and things, that was okay. But then I realized that I have my own circle of friends, and we always hang out together, and we have nice cars, Camaros, Mustangs, all that stuff. So why don't we just do our own thing? I says, look, I'm going to create a squad. Are you guys interested? He says, yes, let's do it. Suicide Squad was born. So Suicide Squad had the logo on my back bumper. same place. I said, everybody get it in the same place. We'll do that. That will be us. We go to meets together. We go to car shows together. We hang out together. In general, I will say that I have noticed why other photographers have put their logo in the center or bottom of pictures. I used to wonder why they used to do that. And then I realized that there have been some clients that I've got. It was always in the corner. I would put my logo in the corner, out of the way, so it doesn't take anything away from the shot, because every picture has a story, and I don't want to ruin that with my logo. But then I realized people just crop it out like that, gone, no credit, nothing, so nobody knows. Now, the reason I figured this out is because other photographers actually, and other people said, by the way, is this your shot? I was like, actually it is. How did you know? They say, because it's got your style. Only you come out with this kind of style. I was like, first of all, thank you. I'm honored that you're saying that, especially coming from someone like you. So that's when I realized, okay, so this is what's happening. People are cropping me out. And then I seen what he's doing and what other people are doing. It's in the logos in the middle, or it's in a prominent location. So for that reason, I put my logo in the bottom middle of my shots. A few people are like, why are you putting it in the middle? You should keep it on the side, blah, blah, blah. It's taking away. I says, no, well, this is how it's going to be. It's going to be in the middle, or there's going to be no photo shoot. Basically, as simple as that, right? I'm not asking for a lot. I'm not asking for all this and that. Just credit me where it's due. You know what I mean? I've got a little business going on here, trying to make, make ends meet. At least give me the credit that I would like to have for taking the pictures for you. You know what I mean? That's all I ask. You know what I mean? We do a shoot. If we make an agreement, fine. But my logo has to be in there. Simple.